Hi folks, welcome back to the channel, and today I have another unboxing for you guys. Today, well, I always say this, today is something very cool. It is Killer Klowns from Outer Space, the 35th anniversary 4K Ultra HD. I love Killer Klowns. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that right now. As much of a, cinema connoisseur as I am, dabbling in a lot of Criterion films, a lot of, I don't want to sound like a douche, but like artsy, art house, experimental, freaking Stanley Kubrick, Michelle Haneke, and David Lynch type of beat, oh, this guy thinks he's hot just because he watches, art, quote unquote. But hey, I'll be the first to say I adore Killer Klowns from Outer Space. It is the greatest B-horror movie ever made. Practical effects out the ear in this one. It is just incredible. So this is the DVD that I've been rocking ever since I was a kid. This is the one I've always had, the MGM Midnight Movies DVD. This was essentially just part of a midnight movie thing that MGM did, where it was just a bunch of weird random B horror movies, and this just happened to be one of them. I got this DVD when I was really young, and I love this movie, and it was my favorite movie as a kid. I would watch this thing over and over. I practically ran this DVD into the ground, man. It is just one of my favorite films ever. Excuse me. And years later, they did the Arrow Blu-ray. Arrow Video did the Blu-ray, which I still haven't gotten, but I actually still, even though I have the 4K, I still want to get the Arrow Blu-ray because, it's one I've always wanted, but I wasn't able to get my hands on it because, I didn't have a credit card when I was a kid, so I couldn't order it online. And they weren't really, I never saw it in Walmart, I never saw it in Best Buy. Any of the stores that I was going to at the time, I never really saw it, so I wasn't able to get it, and I was really sad about that because I really wanted it. But now that I'm a full-ass grown man with a job and a credit card, you bet you're, well, not a credit card, a debit card. I'm not going to screw with credit and get myself into thousands of dollars of debt over Blu-rays and DVDs. No, thank you. But I have a debit card, so I can finally get that, and I'll get it one day, and I'll show it to you guys. But for right now, we have the 4K Shout Factory Blu-ray. There's the front cover. Love that poster. I just love the image of the clown hand spinning the world, the earth around, destroying it. That's essentially what the movie's about. Alien bozos with an appetite for close encounters. This is a 4K and Blu-ray combo. There's the spine, and here's the back. A sinister three-ring circus of sneaky gore. There's Jumbo right there. He's my favorite clown of the whole movie. And there's that other guy. I don't remember what his name was. Finally, the truth about clowns is out. Beneath their smirky, sinister grins and wildly patterned clothes are clever killers from out of this world. The juxtaposition of their toy store arsenal and malevolent intent proves to be a tasty combination, says Los Angeles Times. In this killer entertainment that will leave you fearing these big top creatures for good. A spaceship, looking like a circus tent, lands in a field near a small town, signaling the attack of a deviant, red-nosed, balloon-twisting psychos from another world, who plan to annihilate mankind by turning people into cotton candy. Luckily, the town's teen citizenry decides to fight back and teach the cosmic bozos a lesson. But these clowns are no klutzes, turning popcorn, peanuts, and caramel corn into playful but deadly weapons of madcap destruction and mayhem. Yes! And it is even more insane than the back of the 4K entails. We got some special features. Disc 1 is the 4K. New 4K scan of the original camera negative and audio commentary with the Chiodo brothers. It is a great commentary, by the way. When I wasn't watching the film just to watch it when I was younger, I was also listening to the audio commentary, and it's just very fun listening to two guys. I'm pretty sure they're three of them, because the Chiodo brothers are a trio. Listening to all three of them just talk about the movie is just funny. And it's also very insightful. into how their thought process to making a low budget film, because yes, believe it or not, this film is low budget. It was like 1 point something million, which, you know, is pretty low budget. You know, most competent films have at least, well, competent as in, you know, they're backed up by big studios. Most of them have 20 to 40 million dollars. This one only had 1 point something million dollars to work with, and they still somehow made a better movie than most films that have a 40 to $100 million budget. Then disc 2 is the Blu-ray with a lot more special features, new HD restoration from 4K scan of the original camera negative, audio commentary with the Chiodo brothers, the making of Killer Klowns, composing Klowns, creating Klowns, visual effects with Gene Warren Jr., deleted scenes, bloopers, and earliest films with the Chiodo brothers, and Easter eggs. Earliest films with the Chiodo brothers is another fun special feature that was on the original Midnight Movies DVD. It basically just shows the little funny stop motion films that they made when they were kids. So I can't wait to see those in glorious HD. Here's the specs down there. And let's get this sucker. I'm so excited to watch this film in 4K. I've been rocking that DVD for years, man. It's time for an upgrade. Not that I'll ever get rid of this DVD. Hell no. It's part of my childhood, for Christ's sake. But to see it in a new light is going to be awesome. All right, here we go. And it's just 2 discs. I don't know what I expected. All right, there's the Blu-ray. And there's the 4K. Just screenshots from the movie. You know, naturally so. There's the Terenzi brothers in their stupid little ice cream machine. Yeah, great movie. Watch it. Everyone should watch this movie. It's on YouTube, for crying out loud. It's in like one of those, like, you know, it's a playlist, and it's like, oh, every video is like 10 minutes long, and then it goes to the next, and it goes to the next. But it is in HD, and it looks really good. I'm guessing that video, that playlist, was sourced from the Arrow Blu-ray, or maybe just the standard Blu-ray that came out later on. But I'm still glad that this movie is getting attention, you know, enough to get a 4K, because I bet my bottom dollar that this movie is going to look fine as hell on 4K. Yeah, this came out in 2024, 2 years ago. I bet your boots that this movie is going to look fly as hell on 4K. The colors are going to pop. You know, the sound and all that, I'm guessing, has been cleaned up. I'm guessing has been cleaned up too. Maybe not. Maybe they're still sticking with the original mono track, because that's usually what they do. They don't really bother to make a DTS track for these older films, because, you know, it's you know, you can only do so much, because, you know, they already got the negative cleaned up, but, you know, the audio might be, you know, a little fuzzed up, and that's the best they can do. I understand, but who knows? Maybe they'll surprise. Do they even say on the back 4K English DTS HD Master Audio? Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. 5.1 and 2.0. And the Blu-ray also has English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. Okay, so they actually did end up cleaning the audio. Okay, this is why we read, fellas, so we don't end up looking stupid. Anyways, can't wait to watch this thing in 4K again. Highly recommend you guys pick it up. It's not that hard of a 4K to find, at least not right now. And if you just want to watch the movies, you know, and normally, I guess just get the Blu-ray, the standard Blu-ray. Maybe if you're feeling frisky, get the Arrow Blu-ray, because, you know, that one's really good. That was like, when that came out, that was like the definitive version of this film. It might even still be in some people's eyes, because, you know, people, you know, Arrow, like I said, Arrow is the hots. You know, they do a lot of great stuff, so it's hard to top them once they've released a film on 4K, because, you know, it's like the definitive version. Although the Killer Klowns Blu-ray that they put out was not in 4K. That was just 1080p Blu-ray. Anyways, that's it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.